Okay, great morning, everyone. Let's see what is today. It is Tuesday, the 26th. So, anyway, let's look and see what we have today. Independence. We are basically independent in the fact that we have free will. Okay? We have free will to make our choices. It's an interesting card. We have a tiger, reaching out to the kitty cat, younger version, and then we have some, Lord only knows what these are, some things that are not on this planet. So we have him out there, independent, by himself. At first it looked like a gypsy caravan, but then I saw, no, he's not going anywhere, okay? He doesn't have wheels. It's set on these wood stumps. Okay. So he has chosen to be out there on his own, alone, out there for whatever reason. Now sometimes we have to take down time, alone time, and no matter where you are, you also seek your destiny and you do your journey on your own. Even if you are in the online ashram, like I have many students that are there, and they converge and they have a support group, still you do the journey yourself. The only one that's in your mind is you. Okay, you're the one that has to confront your thoughts and the drama that's created out of your thoughts. Okay? So again, you want to seek your destiny. Okay, what is it you're creating? Are you creating a fear realm? Everything begins with the thought manifestation. Where are you holding to? If you keep holding to fear and trepidation and, oh my God, I don't know what's coming, you keep creating chaos. Okay, that's the way that works. Keep creating chaos. Now, we've all chosen to come here in this time and space. Okay, this is by our free will, our choice to be on this planet at this time with whatever it is we are facing. There is something that we came here to learn, to navigate through, to gain strength about, okay? To wanting to engage this crazy chaos, because out of it comes transformation. They're the butterflies, okay? Transformation taking place, sometimes it's chaotic. It's not always smooth. It's not always gentle, okay? And don't forget, everything begins with your imagination, okay? Everything begins with a thought form. And then it becomes more solid. The longer you hold on to it, the more solid it becomes until it manifests, okay, into this plane. Thoughts are the most rarefied, and then eventually it starts gaining more and more solidity. So what is happening when you have people in the midst of fear mode? Okay? Trepidation, fear, not seeing the ending point, but lost in the moment of it. Then you have more and more chaos being created and sustained. Okay? That's why we keep talking about, relax. It's going to be fine in the end. Okay? Now you can use your imagination in a good way. or a way that's not so productive. Oh, you'll learn something from it. If you go the non-productive route, then you're going to do the harder way. You can have a hard way or the harder way. That's what I always tell people. There's no real easy way. Okay? Learn the hard way or the harder way. Okay. So again, people understand that everything is created from thought. That is how quantum works. And it doesn't mean that it works immediate like this. It does on the other side. If you think of something on the other side, it's very immediate. Here, it's not, because the vibration on this planet is much lower, slower. It takes time for that rarefied very quick to slow down and to come into more solid being on this planet. Okay. So again, watch your thought forms. Stay positive. If you want a positive outcome, then quit getting caught in the negative spins. Because what are you benefiting? How's that working for you? Okay? When you start getting into this, oh my God, I don't know what's going to happen. Oh my God, what if he gets elected? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You're stirring up more and more chaos. Okay? So understand that. If you understand that, look at where your thoughts are on a daily basis. Is it toward the positive or towards the negative? It does make a difference. Okay? Are you driving yourself crazy with self-defeating trauma? How's that working for you? That's what I tell people when they come in and whine and start, bitching about this and bitching about that and whining this and whining that. I go, well, how's it working for you? Well, if it's not working for you, then my suggestion is you might want to look at that and change it. Okay? Now, it doesn't mean that if you're a negative Nelly and you change to becoming more positive, like I said, start a gratitude journal, find out what you're grateful for. Turn that negative around into positives. And know that wherever your thought form is, whatever you are holding to, that is what you're looking to manifest. So those of you that are in this fear mode about Trump, why do you want to manifest that? The more you hold on to that, the more it holds it in the planetary consciousness. Is that really where you want to go? Okay? Is that really where you want to go? So again, this is a time to step back and know that on this planet we are independent, we have free will. Okay? Doesn't mean you can override somebody else's. But again, everybody in the planet is contributing to the overall happenings. Yes, the single voice makes a difference. Okay? And so wherever is the strongest drama, that's what you see coming more into focus. Okay? So if you want this planet to be a positive thing, then get out of the fear mode and get into a positive mode and start putting that out there. Okay? Because all of these things, again, work together to create the overall dynamic. You want to heal chaos? Okay? Even in the midst of healing, there's chaos. When you're ill, the body's trying to heal itself. Well, there's chaos as it's trying to repair itself. Okay, so there will be a little chaos there. in the end, it's fine. Okay? You'll be healed one way or another, even if it means that the body cannot sustain and you leave the form. It's going to be okay in the end because life is eternal. Okay? You know, when people ask for prayers, I always pray, may the best be done for the situation. May the best take place for the situation. Sometimes we don't always know what's best. Okay? Sometimes we may be thinking this, but sometimes it takes somebody falling really hard in order to start looking up to get help. Okay? So again, we don't want to be enablers, wherein you think in the short term being an enabler is helping somebody. Sometimes it's not. So again, this is why I always say, pray for the best for the situation. Okay? Because what looks sometimes on the surface as possibly a negative, really in the end it's not. It's a positive that's going to move things forward, break through, cause a light to be shined, an aha moment to take place. Sometimes we need that chaos to wake up. It's a wake-up call. It's like, hello, wake up. If you want to save this planet, wake up. Okay, wake up to the fact we need to do something about global warming. Wake up. Here's the chaos. Do you see it yet now? You get a wake-up call yet? Okay. Okay. Doesn't mean necessarily doom and gloom, but it means you need to wake up. Okay. So, seek your destiny. Are you seeking your destiny in a positive? Or you just want to be out there fighting against everything? Okay. There's a way to do it positively, and there's a way just to be out there butting heads and fighting, and sometimes that's not going to help situations. So again, last thing is imagination. What is it you're imagining? Are you imagining the best or the worst? What is it you're putting out there in the quantum, the world of quantum, to manifest? Well, I want the best, but I'm seeing this, so I'm focused on the chaos. Well, then you're going to continue to have chaos. Okay? It's going to be a longer time before it rectifies. Okay? So again, something to think about. Thoughts, thought forms are very important. What you are holding in your overall dynamic. What does your aura look like? Is it nice, bright green, Kelly green, healing, like the leaves of a tree, a nice, beautiful green? Or is it that yellow green, that sickly envy or some or other, illness? Okay? Is it tinged with something? Are you putting out a red aura of energy, of anger? Or is it a good red where it's just a lot of energy being put out? Okay? Look at the colors. Is it a nice, bright color, or is it tinged with something? So the aura is filled with, again, your thought forms, your energy. Where is your energy at? Okay? Everything is based on energy. Thought forms are a point of energy, a type of energy. Spiritual practices you're given are there to change the energy. Okay? So again, just spend the day and look in things in the point of energy. Where is your thoughts? Where is your consciousness? Okay? Where are you at in this? What are you holding to? Are you positive, or are you being a negative Nelly and a worrier and an oh my God, and it's not going to work out, and what if it doesn't, and oh my God. The more that you hold to those things of I don't know and oh my God, now I'm scared and that's what you're going to keep manifesting. If you want to get out of this mess and you want it to move forward, then we need to get out of this maelstrom of, oh my God, this is making me sick. Okay. So again, take the time and look at things and become much more positive, okay, in your outlook. And again, project. Are you wearing bright colors or do you wear stuff that's muted, blah, tinged with something else? If you need to, come back to the primaries for a while, okay? And, if you need to be grounded, be grounded. If you're too airy-fairy in the sky and you need to get more realistic with things, okay, maybe you might need to wear some ground for a while, something that's grounding, okay? Color is vibration. Thoughts are vibration. What you surround yourself with is vibration. So what is the vibration that overall you're holding in your consciousness, in your world, in your solar system, in your universe? Each one of us is a separate little universe that then works together with other universes to create a larger universal pattern. Anyway, so I'm going to share this little card with you. Look how pretty it is. Lovely purples and stuff. Okay. So again, just take stock of where you're at, what you're surrounding yourself with, what are you swimming in your pool of consciousness. What does your universe consist of? Is your universe consisting of moats with dragons and snakes and alligators and cesspool and wading through swamps? Or are you diving into a crystalline pool of beauty and depth and just, amazing vistas? It's your choice. We have free will to create and sustain the universe. And again, we all chose to come to this time and space. So look at, why did you come to this time and space? What is it you were here to learn, to participate in? Okay? In this time in history. Okay? And hopefully you find it and again come to a little bit more elevated consciousness and awareness of what you are putting and feeding yourself with every day. Your thoughts, what you surround yourself with, is what you are feeding yourself on a daily basis. Are you listening to, again, music? What kind of music? Are you listening to something soothing, something elevating? Or are you listening to something chaotic and screaming and nasty and negative and, what is it you are putting in your consciousness and you are holding to in your universe? This is something when you have somebody that's in some of the drug treatment programs. Now, I have a student she works in a drug treatment program, and we do, I gave her a methodology to use to access people's consciousness so they can see where they're at, and then they can make changes. It can be very effective. Had very good success with it because people can see where they're at, and things that were hidden to them before that they weren't conscious of. When they become conscious of it, then you can actively make changes and can change your existence. But first you have to see where you're at. If you can't see it, you can't change it, okay? So you see where you're at and you make those changes in your life, okay? Where is it you want to be? Okay, where is it you want to be? So start accessing it, what you want it to be. Start accessing as much of it as you can now. Start putting it into place. Change your thoughts, change your style, change your, what you're doing. Change your method of speech if that's what it is. Okay, to be more cultured or whatever it is that you want to make the changes for in your world. You have every right to make those changes. Okay? Again, if you have somebody in a drug treatment program, we tell them, look, you need to leave the situations. You need to move out of places where you're, continuing to access places that are going to draw you back into that lifestyle. You need to make a lifestyle change. Okay? So what is it you see you need to change? Okay. Because you're the one that needs to change it. Nobody can do it for you. But, we can have a support system as you're making those changes. Okay. So I'm going to leave this here. Hopefully somebody's gotten something out of it. If you've gotten something out of this, please let me know. I'm starting to lose my voice. It is getting better, but again, all these things take time, step by step. I'm very fortunate I regenerate very, very quickly. And it is moving forward. That's why I never say, I'm ill, I'm sick, I'm just lay low. I'm going to, I keep going, and I've got other things to do. I don't have time for this illness and stuff. I'm sorry. You're on the back burner. Do your thing, whatever the thing is you're going to do. You could do it, but I've got other things to do. Okay, you're not my paramount. I'm not going to make you the paramount thing in my life. Okay, that's, a passing thing. Anyway, so let's keep going forward, everyone, and let me know what changes you're making. If you're going to make a big change, I'd like to know what it is, Keep informed. We're all friends here. We're all, well, most of us are. Even our little troll friends, I hope they find their way, to a happier life, I don't wish anyone ill, not ever. Not even Trump, not even Nietzsche, Nanda. I hope they find their way, because they are very unhappy people in the end. If you have to abuse people, then you're a very unhappy person, okay? And to be pitied, okay? If there's somebody out there and they think they're above it and they're going to use and abuse people, it's the only way they know to get ahead, so they're never happy. They're never happy. Look at the billionaires. They are so greedy. They are not happy people. It doesn't matter how much they have, it's still never enough, because they've got an empty, vacuous hole that just has to keep sucking everything in because it's never filled. Never enough. And those people are to be pitied. See it for what it is. They're pitiful human beings. And we hope they find their way. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm off on the hunt. Hopefully there will be someone available and I'll get to look at some houses today, but who knows? Everything in its time. I don't get too upset about it, but we'll see. Anyway, have a great day. See you online. Thanks for tuning in. Aho.